Hey everybody, how's it going? Thanks for taking a couple minutes to check out my channel. A few people said they wanted to see a honey extraction video, so I'm going to do one here. Basically, I pulled this honey off my hives yesterday, and I ran a fan on it overnight for about 24 hours and had a dehumidifier running in here. And basically, I'll take my frames from here, I'll uncap them in that tank there, head to my extractor, and I'll show these separate steps as I go along. So let's get some of this uncapped and put it into the extractor. All right, hopefully all this is in view. Got my honey, I got my uncapping tank, extractor, got my bucket down here with a filter in it, all ready to go. Simply I'll grab this frame I just had out. Put some of these cappings off here. Anything the knife doesn't get, I just get the little uncapping fork. Into my handy extractor. Alright, I'm going to do 8 more frames into here, and I'm not going to show you every one of them on normal speed. I'll turn the speed up, and then we'll get the extractor started. Okay, I got 9 frames in here, ready to start spinning. I'm going to, let's see, I always screw something up here. I forget to turn it on or something. There we go. I always just start out nice and slow. The more balance you got it, the faster you can get going to start with. You can hear the honey and stuff hitting the side of the tank right now. It usually doesn't take too long for it to start pouring out of the spout. Okay, got a slight wobble going on. I'm going to shut my lid. Basically, as it keeps extracting, it'll sort of balance itself out and I'll be able to turn the speed up a lot more. Oh, here it comes right now. The first drop's coming out. This is just a paint strainer basically from Lowe's. I mean, you can buy them online as like a honey filter. I think they're exactly the same thing. Probably just pay more for it. So eventually, once this bucket's full, I'll take this to a place where I can hang this up and pull this strainer or this filter right up out of there and let it drain out of here, and then it'll be on to the bottling process. Okay, so I got 1 bucket's almost full here. I'll shut this valve, this gate, just for a few seconds. I got my next bucket ready to go. Slide this one out of the way. Open the gate. Next bucket's starting to fill. One thing I've learned, always make sure these bottom gates are shut too. On this type of an extractor, I can't leave this shut for too long or it'll start to whip the honey. So now it's ready to fill that second bucket. I'm going to take this bucket. Let's see if we can get this in here. I'm not sure if it'll all get in the camera, but basically I got some zip ties on this bar. Center that bucket under the bar. Grab my paint strainer, filter, slowly lift it up. All right, so this is filtering it out. It's basically just strapped on this bar with a zip tie. Once that's done, I'll cut these off and I'll take this stuff out and let the bees clean all this stuff up. They do an amazing job of cleaning this stuff up. Next part, I'm going to be bottling some up. Some of this will go into these small 12-ounce bottles. I've actually run out of the 16-ounce or the 24-ounce squeeze bottles, actually. That seems to be the most popular. I fill them up. My lovely wife over there to the right, she puts the lids on, and it's actually more clear than the middle one. I'm going to show this in a second. I think it's more clear looking than the middle, than the second honey extraction.
Yes, it is.
This is atypical, I got to tell you. Typically, the fall honey is pretty dark, and I'll put some of this into these mason jars, and this is sort of strange too. Sometimes I can get these mason jars, the 16-ounce mason jars, which is actually 24 ounces of weight honey. I can get these cheaper than the squeeze bottles. One last dripper. My wife, take that. We have a lot more bottles to go than that, but I want to get on to the giveaway part of the video and looking at the colors of these. This is really strange. I'll move the camera a little bit closer here. I think I actually got it in a pretty good view. This is the first extraction, which is typically the lightest of all, and then it usually just gets progressively darker. But I don't know if you can see this in the video or not, that this is the number 2, this is my number 1, the first extraction. This is my second extraction. It was like in middle of summer. You can see some of the bubbles here, they'll slowly rise to the top. And this is my third extraction. This is gonna be my giveaway right here. I'm gonna give away 1 bottle of each, and you can try them. You may or may not even tell the difference in taste. If you would like to enter the giveaway, just somewhere in your comment, just write, "I want that honey." Today is the 15th of October, and we're going to do the drawing on the 18th of October on Wednesday. So if you're watching this after October the 18th, which is a Wednesday, that's going to be too late to enter the giveaway. So again, in the comments, just say, "I want that honey." And unfortunately, I can't send it to Canada. I wish I could. If I could send some to Canada, I'm sure I'd be bringing some kind of international food treaty or something, but I would just send a couple guys up in Canada some of this honey. So in the lower 48, just write, "I want that honey," and I'll pick a winner on the 18th of October. Hope you all have a blessed day and stay safe, everybody.